Minnasan konbanwa. Sorry, I'm late. So much kudasai. Ay, konbanwa minasan. Hi, minasan konbanwa. So, hindi nyo man ako makikita ng konti. Hi, minasan konbanwa. Yes, good evening everyone. Minasan. Genki desu ka? May mga sabit pa. So, ganito muna tayo ngayon. New member. Hi, minasan. April-san, Leonida-san, Jimong-san, Gautom-san. Okay, we will start now. So, for today, we have lesson 17. Okay, lesson 17. Arigatou gozaimasu. Gautam-san. So, for today, we have lesson 17. So, for those who want to go back to lesson 1, okay, you can still catch up to our studies. Just look for our playlist entitled Live Japanese Lessons, okay? Please take note, Live Japanese Lessons, okay? It's already in order from lesson 1 to 16. All of the lessons, all of the previous lessons were all recorded. So, bawal kasi ako masyado mag-ingay, kaya ako nagkanito. So, let's start. Vocabulary first. So, this is our first set. So, we have oboemasu. Yes, since we are like this, there is no hiragana, there is no romaji. Okay? So, since we are already in lesson 17, I'm expecting that everyone already knows how to read hiragana and katakana. So, no kanji in here, just hiragana and katakana. So, please practice reading as well, minasan. So, for those newbies, first-timers who doesn't know how to read, first is you go to our live Japanese lessons playlist, then you will have there the katakana and hiragana. Okay? Hiragana first, then next is katakana. So, you need to study it, you need to memorize. That's very important. Okay, so first we have oboemasu. Oboemasu means memorize. Sensei, what's the difference between anata? Okay. Anata, you, okay. Anata is you. Kimi is you as well. But it depends on who will you be using those. For example, kimi, used for boys. Okay. Kimi. But sometimes, okay, to give emphasis, they also use kimi for girls. Okay. But usually that's for boys. But sometimes, to give emphasis again. And then anata, that's you. Okay, but it's not good to say to people anata. Okay? You. If you know their name, you should state their name. For example, Gautam-san. Okay, and there is a, just like rude if you will be saying, anata wa. But, so if you don't know their name, you can ask. Or you can say, sumimasen, anamae wa nan desu ka? Chotto sumimasen. Just like that. Okay, for anata and kimi. And anata, another term is, anata, dear, no, dear, between husband and wife. Okay, let's continue. So, kita pala to. So, next is wasuremasu. Wasuremasu means forget. Wasuremasu. Third one, nakushimasu. Okay, nakushimasu, lose. Next, dashimasu, hand in. Okay, hand in. For example, a report. So you will say, report is repoto. So you will say, repoto dashimasu. Again, repoto dashimasu. Ay, daijoubu desu ne, Win-san. Next is haraimasu. Pay. Okay, haraimasu. Yung mga may utang, pay dyan. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah. Next is kaishimasu. Give back or return. Okay? Kaishimasu. Give back, return. Next, dekakemasu. Go out. Okay? Dekakemasu. Go out. Next is nugimasu. Second to the last, nugimasu. Take off. For example, shoes, clothes, etc. Next is motte ikimasu. To take something. Motte ikimasu. Motte ikimasu. Next. Motte kimasu. Bring something. Okay? Bring something. Motte kimasu. Next, shinpai shimasu. Worry. Shinpai shimasu. Minasan, shinpai shitemasu ka? Next is zangyou shimasu. Zangyou shimasu. Work overtime. Minasan wa zangyou shite irun desu ka? Shigoto de. Next is shuchou shimasu. Okay, shuchou shimasu. Shuchou, kyohima desu ne. Shuchou shimasu is go on a business trip. Next is nomimasu. For this one, of course, we know that nomimasu is drink, right? In here, take what? Example, a medicine. So, kusuri is medicine. Kusuri yo nomimasu. I will take a medicine. Kusuri yo nomimasu. Next, hairimasu. Take a bath. So, it's to complete ofuro ni hairimasu. So, just like what I told you before last week, right? If it's ni, entering somewhere, you're entering or inserting. So in here, you will take a bath. You will start. So, ofuro ni hairimasu. So please remember the particle ni. Ofuro ni hairimasu. Take a bath. Next, taisetsu. Taisetsu na. That's na because it's an na adjective. It's a na adjective. So, taisetsu, important, precious. Next, daijoubu. Daijoubu. Daijoubu da yo. Daijoubu. Minasan daijoubu desu ka? All right. Okay, all right for daijoubu. Next, abunai. Abunai. Dangerous. Abunai. Next is Bondai. Bondai. Question, problem, trouble. Bondai. Next, kotae. Answer. Kotae. Okay, for answer. Next, fourth one, kin-en. No smoking. Kin-en. For example, kin-en basho. Basho is place. So, no smoking, place. Kin-en basho. Kin-en basho, no? No smoking. So, bawal mag-smoke. Kenko hokensho. So, there's a... Kenko is health. And hokensho is insurance card. To combine, if you combine it, so you have Kenko hokensho. Health insurance card. Next, kaze. Cold, flu, or flu. Kaze. Kaze, no? De, tsugi, netsu. Fever for netsu. Netsu, fever. Next, byoki. Byoki, illness, disease. Minasan, byoki desu ka? Are you sick? Or do you have an illness? Byoki. Next, kusuri. Kusuri, medicine. So, kusuri for medicine. Next, ofuro, bath. Okay, ofuro, bath. Next, we have uwagi for jacket or outerwear. Uwagi. Uwagi. And then for underwear, we have shitagi. Shitagi. Sensei, doctor. Not only teacher. So this is used when addressing a medical doctor. You will say, Sensei. Sensei. Next, nisang nichi means a few days. Nisang nichi. Nisang, a few. In here we have, that is a counter, no? Counter. Sorry, typographical error. Next is madeni. Madeni, before or by, indicating time limit for madeni. Next is deskara, therefore. Deskara, therefore, or so. Deskara, no? Next, doshimashita ka? What's the matter? Hi, konbanwa. Doshimashita ka? What's the matter? Next, nani ga itai desu. I have a pain in my, for example, onaka, stomach. So you will just say, onaka ga itai desu. Onaka ga itai desu. Onaka ga itai. Onaka ga itai desu. I have a pain in my stomach, or whatever you'd like to put in there before that. Me ga itai desu. Mimi ga itai desu. Tsugi, nodo. So we have throat, nodo. Nodo for throat. And odaiji ni, take care of yourself. So you say this to people who are ill. So parang pagaling ka na. Sana gumaling ka agad, ganun. Take care of yourself. Yan, for odaiji ni. Okay, so ito nga, hindi ko pa kasi tapos to. So, next is we have grammar. Okay, grammar. So, okay. So, in here, we will conjugate. Minasang, so we have 3 groups of verbs, right? We have 3 groups. So, we have, this is the first group. So, in here, we will, so, ano ko muna siya. Close muna ako. So, how to conjugate this? We will have the nai form. So, what we need to do is, since for all of this group 1, okay, minasang, For the group 1, we have the mass form, right? We have the mass form. So for the mass form, you just need remove the mass, okay? Remove mass. Yan. Let's remove all of these masses. So remove that, and before that mass, we have this, right? Turn this into letter A. For example, we have kaki, it will become kaka. Yomi, we have yoma. Tori will become tora. Sui will become suwa. Isogi will become isoga. Asobi will become asoba. Machi, so since that is tea, it will not become matcha, it will become mata. Because this is from the line of tea, right? Tea. This one. And hanashi will become hanasa. Okay? So turn all of those before the mass into A. Line of A. And then add nai. Hirap magsulat dito. So yan. So just like that. So we turned kaki into a, line of a, plus add nai. So we have kakanai. Next, yomimas. It will become yoma, add nai. So again, how do we do this? Remove the mass form and then change into line a. Okay. Line a and then add nai. Remove mass, add nai. And then change to line a or A. So we have yomimas, yomanai. Torimas, toranai. Suwimas, suwanai. At, nakaharang ka dyan. Isogimas, isoganai. Asobimas, asobanai. Machimas, matanai. Hanashimas, last, hanasanai. Okay? That is how we conjugate into nai form of the verb. Any questions regarding this, Minnasan? Clear? No questions? Mukhang alam niyo naman na eh. So later, we will have an exercise. Okay, I will give a verb and then you change it. Again, the verb mass form, remove the mass. Remove mass and then add nai. But before adding nai, you will change it into a line. A. Okay? Okay. Next, group 2. What will happen to group 2? For group 2, we just need to remove the mass, and add nai. So, as is na siya. It's already as is. You don't have to change anything. Just remove mass, add nai. So, for tabemas, we have tabe nai. Mimas, we have minai. Okay? Okay. And for the third group, we have only two, shimas and kimas. So for shimas, it will become shinai. And then kimas, konai. This is an example. We have benkyo shimas. No? We have benkyo shimas. So it will become benkyo shinai. From benkyo shimas, it will become benkyo shinai. Okay? Are we clear? No questions? Minasang daijoubu desu ka? Karimashita ka? Let's go to our next. Ayan. So, this is a summary ng pag-aaral. This is the summary of what we will study today. So, Doshi. So first is we have the second. You can see it's V. V stands for verb. Nai. So we did that a while ago. So we need those, okay? So we have the nai form of the verb and then we have nai de kudasai. When you have the nai form of the verb, and then you will have the nai de kudasai. So that means please don't. Okay? This expression, number 2, okay? We're in number 2. This expression is used to ask or instruct someone not to do something. Okay, please don't. For example, say for example is, of course, so I need to remove this PowerPoint. So for example is, let me just type here. So, diba, ang hirap. Sorry, Minnasan. So, for example, we have okay. For example, this one, we have Watashi wa genki. 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 So we have Watashi wa genki desu kara shinpai shinai de kudasai. Okay, this is our first form. So this means I am fine. Watashi wa genki desu kara. I am fine. So please don't worry about me. Okay? Yes, Raybon, sorry Kasi unexpected that I will be doing a share screen kasi bawal ako mag-ingay ngayon kasi. So, hindi ako makayos ng blackboard and ng whiteboard. So, watashi wa genki desu kara shinpai shinai de kudasai. So, I am fine. So, please don't worry about me. So, shinpai, we have shinpai. No? So, we have shinpai. This one is shinpai means worry. Okay? Since, diba, ay minnasan, for shinpai, this is shinpai suru. So, this is the third group. So, suru will become shinai. So, it will be shinai. That's why shinpai, shinai. Shinpai, shinai. Diba, a while ago, we study how to conjugate. So, for shimasu, suru pala yun. So, for shimasu, it will become shinai. So, the first point is shinai plus de kudasai. Shinai de kudasai. So, this means please don't. Okay, please don't. So, this is worry. This is worry. This one, worry. So, if you will negate, please don't. This one is please don't. Please don't worry. Okay, please don't worry. So we have please don't worry. Watashi wa genki desu kara. Genki, so you're fine. I'm fine. So please don't worry about me. So that is the use of the please don't of this nai de kudasai. So everything that we will study today is about nai form. So that's one. Another example, for example, you don't want someone to take pictures of you or in here in a certain place. So you will just say koko de shashin o toranai de kodasai. So we have toranai de ku So toranai de. So we have this one nai form again, toranai. Right? So we have, for example, here we have shashin. Shashin o toranai de kudasai. Don't take pictures. And then if I add the place, koko de. So koko de shashin o toranai de kudasai. Koko de is here. Koko, here. So koko de shashin, pictures. No? Shashin is picture. So toranai de kudasai. Please don't take pictures here. Please don't take pictures. This is shashin o toru. Shashin o toru, to take pictures. So we negate don't take. No? Don't take. And there is a kudasai. So may please. We have please. There's a kudasai in here. So we have shashin o toranai de kudasai. Please. This is please. Please. Toranai. Don't take. And then shashin, pictures. So please don't take pictures here. Hey, konbanwa. Okay, that is for our naide kudasai. Okay, next, number 3. We have nai form. Nakereba narimasen. That means must. Okay, must. Nakereba narimasen. So, let me just type it again. So, in here we have must. For nakereba narimasen. For example, okay, so we have here, this is the second one. So we have sample, kusuriyo no manakereba narimasen. Okay? Kusuriyo no manakereba narimasen. So we have here remember a while ago we have the nai form. Okay? We have the nai form. Where is the nai form in there? The nai form is no manai na. So you just remove the I. Okay? The I is in the middle, in here. No mana. That's no manai. So remove that I and it will be no mana ke. At mayroon tayong nake, yung nake. No manai. So, Error tayo. No manake. This is ke. No manakereba. Yun. Okay. Kusuri yo no manakereba narimasen. Or much better, okay, much better for you to remember this in full. Nakereba narimasen. Okay? Nakereba narimasen. Remember that in full. No man. Nakereba narimasen. For example, you just need to add the A line a while ago, the A line until there. After removing the mass form, you will change E to A line, right? So, from nomimas, it will become noma. So, after it become A line, add nakereba narimasen. Okay? For example, yomimasu. Yomi, it will become yoma. And then add nakereba narimasen. This means must. Okay? Must. Kailangan. So, you say, kusuryo no manakereba narimasen. I must take medicine. I must. Kailangan. You need to. You must. So, if you want to say something using this, then you can use this. Is this just like no manay is, it is like, diba, negative times negative, tama ba sa math? Is equals to positive. So, we have here negative, no manay, and then this narimasen is negative again. So, negative is equals to positive. So, we have negative, and it became no manay to ikenai. No manakereba narimasen. I must. For example, you must finish your homework. Okay? Shukudayo. Shukudayo, or you must do your homework. Kyo wa shukudayo shinakereba narimasen. Or you want to say, you must eat this cake. You must eat, diba mga must? You must eat this bread. Pan o, tabe na kereba narimasen. You must. Okay, any questions regarding this nakereba narimasen? None? Daijoubu desu ka, minasan? No questions? Or may naguguluhan ba? So, again ha, that is negative is equals to positive. So, narimasen, masen, negative. No manay, negative again. Combine, then it will become positive. No manakereba narimasen. So, you need to, you have to, must. Okay. So, no questions. Minasang, no questions. Next. So, later we will have an exercise. Or, okay, let's go to our next. What's next? Number 4, need not. Need not. This is nakutemo ii desu. Nakutemo ii desu. Nakutemo ii desu. So, let me just write. For example, ashita Okay. For example, this. So we have ashita. Ashita konakute mo ii desu, 'di ba? Minasan for konai, ay for kimas, we have konai. Okay? For kimas, we have konai. So you will say, you don't have to come tomorrow. Ashita konakute mo ii desu. So what you need to do in here is, you memorize this nakute mo ii desu. This. Okay, that is the for konai. So remove the I in there again. Konai. Just remove it. Na kute mo ii desu. This means need not. This pattern indicates that the action described by the verb does not have to be done. So kahit hindi na, ganun. In Tagalog. You don't need to, ganun. You don't have to. So you don't have to come tomorrow. Ashita konakute mo ii desu. Another example. For example, I gave you a book. And then I said, please read this book. Demo. Zenbu. All. Everything. Zenbu. Yomanakute mo ii desu. You don't have to read everything. Okay? Kono hono zenbu yomanakute mo ii desu yo. Skoshi dake daijoubu desu yo. So, you don't have to read everything. Yomanakute mo ii desu. What else? For example, soji. Soji is clean. Kono heya, this room. Minasan, kono heya, this room. Kono heya wa soji shinakute mo ii desu. Okay? You don't have to clean this room. Soji is clean. Shinakute mo ii desu. You don't have to or you don't need to clean this room. Kono heya wa soji shinakute mo ii desu. What else? Minasan. Hi, konbanwa, Sensei. Do you have any examples in there? Oh, for example, I say, please, you can type it, okay? You can type it. How about taberu? Okay. I say, you don't have to eat this. You don't have to eat this. Kore wa taberu. Please change taberu into nakute mo ii desu. Anyone? Please change taberu into nakute mo ii desu. Taberu. Minasan. How do you change the taberu into nakute mo ii desu? Anyone? Please type. You don't have to eat this. For example, that's already a food for how many days? 5 days. So we have asagohan tabu nakute mo ii desu. Kore wa tabu nakute mo ii desu. So. Hai. Ii desu ne. So, just like that. For nakute mo ii desu. So, if you want to say that pattern, you need that you want to say you don't have to, you know, you need not, you don't need, then just use this pattern. Tabu nakute mo ii desu. So desu. Hai, daijoubu. Hai, tadashi desu, minasan. Next. Number 5. N is noun, object, and then wa. So before we learned that, in our previous lessons, for example, lesson 6, that was in lesson 6, that the particle o is attached to the direct object of the verbs. Let me just type para mas clear. Okay. Just a moment. And then... And let's put some English translations. So you can see the difference. Okay, so we have it. And so before, as you can see in our lessons, the particle is attached. This is the particle. We have the particle O. The particle O is attached to the direct object, okay, of the verb. This is the object, right? Direct siyang, it's directly attached to the verb. So this is our verb. So this is our direct object, the nimotsu. So in English, that's please don't put parcels here. Okay, and then the place, we have it here. This is the place. And then this time, we will learn that the object becomes the topic. Okay, since wa, diba, wa, okay, is put for the topic, after the topic. So, if that's the topic, then we put wa, particle. So, in here, this nimotsu become the topic of the sentence. So, we have nimotsu wa. It is made by replacing o with wa. So, we don't have o in here anymore. We have wa. So, in English, it will become as for parcels. Okay, it will become the topic. So, we have as for parcels, don't put them here. Koko ni okanaide kudasai. Okay, so we have the naide kudasai a while ago. That is our second grammar point. Naide kudasai, right? That means please don't. We have please don't. So please don't what? Please don't put. This is from oku or okimas. Okimas or oku is the root word. So the mass form is okimas. So it becomes oka and then add naide kudasai. Oka naide kudasai. Please don't put. This is put. So don't put them here. As for parcels, so it becomes the topic. As for parcels, don't put them here. So that's the difference from being a topic. And then in here, the number one, it's not the topic, it's the direct object. So you can make it a topic by removing or replacing o into wa. Wa, here. And another example, for example, we have another one. And 英語でこれは I have lunch. Okay. So, for example, this one. Against. So, we have the first one is Kaisha no shokodo de hirogohan no tabemasu. Kaisha no shokodo de. What's the point in here? We have here o. And in here, hirogohan is, again, a direct object. This is an object in here. Kaisha no shokodo de hirogohan no tabemasu. Kaisha no shokodo de hirogohan no tabemasu. In English, I have lunch in the company cafeteria. And in here, we make hirogohan as the topic. And then in English, it will become, as for lunch, hirogohan wa kaisha no shokudo de tabemasu. Kaisha no shokudo de tabemasu. So, it becomes de because this is a place. Shokudo. And to be specific, kaisha no shokudo. Cafeteria, company cafeteria. So, we have hirogohan wa, as for lunch, I have it in the company cafeteria. Okay. That is our fifth grammar point. Number 6, last. We have madeni. Okay, madeni. So we have time, noun, which is time, then madeni plus V for verb. For example, so in this time, so the point in time is indicated by madeni. It is the time limit by which an action is to be done. That's the time limit. So, we again. De. kaisa nakereba narimasen. Okay, so we have here. The first example is we have kaigi wa 5時までに終わります。会議は5時までに終わります。So the meeting will be over by 5. Okay, so this is the time limit. Time limit. So we have 会議は5時までに終わります。The meeting will be over by 5. And then next example, we have 土曜日. That's 土曜日。土曜日までに本を返さなければなりません。Okay, I must return the book by Saturday. By Saturday. So I must return the book by Saturday. So that is the time limit. That after Saturday, you shouldn't return it because you will be fined by the library. Say for example, so you will say 土曜日までに返さなければなりません. Remember, the なければなりません means must. You must do something. So in here, I must return the book and then by Saturday. And Minnasan, please be not confused with made and madeni. What's the difference, Minnasan, of madeni and made? So we studied that made, right, is in English until. So that's until. For example, you say 5時まで働きます. I work until 5. Okay? You work until 5. So that's from, if you remember, kara made, from, until. And this time, the made ni with ni, okay? Time limit. It's time limit. For made, it's until. Until. And then for madeni, we have the time limit madeni. So please make sure you do not confuse madeni with the particle made. Because for madeni, that is before or by in English. Before or by. Khay wa itsu desu ka, Sensei? Kaiwa, usually that's Wednesday, but this coming Wednesday, we won't have Kaiwa. But it will be tomorrow, Minnasan. So that is another announcement. It will be tomorrow because we won't have it on Wednesday. Just for this week. I'm not available on Wednesday. So tomorrow, Minnasan, kita-kits for Kaiwa. So I will be posting that as well. Okay, let's practice. Okay, let's practice, Minnasan. I will tell you the verb, and then please conjugate into nai form, okay? Nai form. First, hanashimasu. Speak, hanashimasu. Nai form, Minnasan, nai form, hanashimasu. Minnasan, nai form of hanashimasu. Okay, who else would like to answer? Nai form of hanashimasu. Okay, for Vonsan, hanashimasu. So, hanashimasu. The she will become sa. Not sha, okay? So we don't have sha. Because sa, shi, su, se, so, no? Sa, shi, su, se, so. So, hanasa. So, change it into a line, a, for hanashimasu. She will become sa, and then add nai. So, we have hanasa nai. Okay, next. Oyogimasu. Minnasan, oyogimasu. How about oyogimasu? Oyogimasu. Malapit na. Just a little. So, for Vonsan, we have the gi, okay? Gi, oyoginai. Gi will become ga. The mora or the syllable before the nai will become a line a. So, it will become ga. Oyoganai. Okay. Next. Nomimasu. 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 Minasan, nomimasu. Okay, how about the others? Nomimasu. We have yes, we have nomanai. Okay, nomanai. 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 Yes, very good na. Very good, Vonsang. Nomanai. Next. Machimasu. Minasang, machimasu. Machimasu. Okay. Okay, for Vonsang, machimasu. So, you remove the mas and add nai. And then, that chi will become ta. Okay? Ta. The chi will become ta. So, it will become matanay. No? Matanay. Matanay. And then, there's no chisaitsu if so, no chisaitsu in there. Next. Matanay lang, no? Let's remove the chisaitsu. So, matanay. For te, matte, we have, no? For te form. We have. Yan. Very good. That's good. Next. Tabemasu. Okay, tabemasu. How about tabemasu? Tabemasu. Okay. Ta. Typo lang siguro. Tabemasu. Oh, very good, minasan. So, we have tabemasu. Tabenai. Okay, we have tabenai. Next, we have kimasu. Kimasu. How about kimasu? Kimasu. Okay, very good. That's ko, no? Ko. So, we have ko, nai. For Vonsan and Warensan. So, let's change into ko. Konai. Konai. So that's ko for Elian. Yan. Very good. And yes. Okay. And next, after conjugation of verbs, so we have vocabularies. So what is in Japanese, no? So I will say the English word. Then you say tabenai. So you say, please give me the Japanese word of no smoking. No smoking. What is no smoking, minasan? No smoking. Oboitemasu ka? No smoking. So, not the verb. It's a noun. So, yung kanina na pinag-aralan. So, we have kin-en. Kin-en. So, kin-en. One N only. One N only. So, kin-en. No, 大丈夫ですよ。はい、次は、insurance card. Because you need this. If you get there, as an OFW. So, insurance card is, what's insurance card? Insurance card. Shakin utang. Shakin. Insurance card. No, Hokkensho. 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 Kenko Hokkensho. Health insurance card. So we have Hokkensho. Kado na lang. Kado. Next. What is jacket or outerwear? Jacket or outerwear? Jacket or outerwear? Okay. Mabulokin siya. Okay. Sairukado na, no? Sairukado. Wow, yung sairukado sila. Okay, uwagi. So we have uwagi. Next. What is flu? Okay, flu in Japanese. You have flu. Flu. Or cold. Okay. Parang late ata yung sa iba. Okay, we have flu or cold. We have, that is, kaze. Okay, kaze. Kaze ikimasu. Kaze. And fever. What's fever? Fever, minasan. Fever. Okay. How about the others? Answers, please. We have netsu. Yes, netsu. Fever. And of course, you need medicine if you have fever. So what's medicine? Medicine in Japanese. Medicine. Late yung kay Sally-sang, I think. No? Very good. So we have medicine for kusuri. Kusuri, no? Kusuri. Next, go on a business trip. Go on a business trip. For Leonidas-sang, that's ku. No? They have ku. Kusuri. Next, we have go on a business trip. Who knows part of our vocabulary a while ago? We have shucho shimasu. Minasang, shucho shimasu. Go on. Yan. And that is, may chisaitsu. There's a chisaitsu before that cho. So we have shucho shimasu. Yan, very good. And binasang, additional tip for our e. Okay? For shucho shimasu, that's place and then e particle. Okay? Place, e particle for shucho shimasu. So, that's an additional e. For example, nihon e shucho shimasu. So, I will go on a business trip in Nihon. I will go to Nihon. Nihon. Japan bala. Japan. So, again, minasan, please remember, shucho shimasu, e particle after the place. Okay? That's e particle. What else? And lose. Nawala. What is lose? Nawala. Lose in Japanese, you lose something. For example, your wallet, saifu. Saifu, lose. Okay. Okay. For nakushimas, if you will be nai for, so it will be nakusanai. No? Yung for nakunata is narimas yan, di ba? That's narimas for Imelda-san. So, nakushimas will become nakusan. Ala, si uy, bro, ano man yan? Salamat sa Diyos. La, nagpalipad siya. Arigatou gozaimashita. Let's welcome Epong-san, Epong's TV. Subscribe kayo minasang sa kanya. He's the one we interviewed, the construction worker in Japan. If you remember. So, we had an interview with him. Si Glenn-san, that's Glenn-san. Ay, arigatou gozaimashita. Hajimete desu. Hajimete desu. Yung palipad mo na yan. Si Glenn-san he's currently in Japan, working in Japan, and okay. So, any questions, Minasang? So, any questions? No questions? Or clarifications regarding the lesson? No questions? No more questions? Okay, last for me, minasan. Last. What will you say if someone is sick? Okay? What will you say if someone is sick? What you should say to that person? In English, this is take care of yourself. Pagaling ka. In Tagalog, ganun. Pagaling ka. So, okay, we have Odaiji ni ne, odaiji ni. Odaiji ni. Okay, yes, very good. We have odaiji ni. Odaiji ni. Yes. Minasan, please don't forget to like our lesson for today before you go. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you can, much better if you can share this to your friends para dumami tayo, minasan. Ay, kokomade ne, minasan. Kyo wa arigatou gozaimashita. Otsukaresama deshita. So, minasan, please review. Every time we have a lesson, please review. And tomorrow, kaiwa. No Wednesday, no? Wala tayo sa Wednesday. We don't have a class on Wednesday. We don't have a kaiwa on Wednesday. So, please be present tomorrow for those who would like to join. Thank you. Arigato kay salamat epong kas Glenn sang. Si Glenn. So, in that interview, if you will check the description box, you can follow or subscribe to Glenn Epong's TV in the interview we had before. If you want to know on how the life or work of a construction worker in Japan. And that's a very rewarding job. At malaki ang sweldo nila doon Pero syempre, cost of living, malaki din minasang. If you will be living in Japan, of course. And napaka-taihen because the length ng time ng work nila nakakapagod. Ang haba. Almost 12 hours, no? Grabe. Parang, pahinga. Kami noon, ako, pagka alas 5 na, uwi na talaga ako. Wala nang ayoko overtime. Uwi na, alas 5, naku. Yung mga iba naming kasama, mga hapon, magpapatagal pa sila gusto nila lagpas sila bago mag-time out. Kailangan, mga lalagpas, mga 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Mga ganun. Yung mga iba naming kasama. Ako, gusto ko pag time na time. Ayan, minasan. So, thank you so much for today. And, otsukaresama deshita. See you tomorrow. Mata ashita minasan for kaiwa. Kaiwa, no? Jane mata ashita minasan. No kaiwa on Wednesday. No class on Wednesday. Jane. Iya. Minasan, こちらこそありがとうございました。